Hello, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, free shipping day, November. How did that come out? September 18. I don't know where that came from. So I'm live on Facebook right now, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'm there here every Wednesday morning on my Facebook business page, which is facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. So you can get notifications when I go live, when you follow me, or when you like my page. I'm not sure how all that works anymore. I haven't looked into it in a while. But anyway, you can find me there. And then also, if you're watching me on YouTube, I upload it to YouTube after the fact. So, hi Mario. So I'm going to refresh my screen so that I can see comments while I'm crafting. And then I will share stuff with you. So Mario, did you take advantage of free shipping already? Maybe you didn't need anything. Well, there aren't many needs probably, but you know, sometimes we make them be needs. Okay, so hi Carrie, how are you? So today I'm going to sort of introduce my next Dazzling Card Club. So that is the plan. I'll show you stuff in a minute. I've already shown you this bundle/suite, but I'm going to show some more, and I have designs, and I need to open up registration today. So I'm excited about that. So hi Stephanie, happy birthday. Thank you for joining me today. So I have good news for you. I don't have many people on right now, but I'm still telling you right now because I'm excited. I made the trip. Yay! Just this morning with, I had a club that I had from yesterday that I had to close today. And because free shipping, hello. And then I got in a couple orders. And so I earned the incentive trip. So disclaimer. Less than 1% of all demonstrators earn the trip each year. So it's an amazing privilege. Stampin' Up! Really knows how to spoil you. I'm like, what's the word? Okay, so I say this year's. The trip that is in, it's May of 2025, is a trip to a resort and spa that's part of Disney World. So in Orlando. So it's called the Floridian Resort and Spa or something. Thank you, Carrie. So we're not big Disney people. It's going to be like 2 days of Disney is going to be included also somehow, but we're not big Disney people, but we like being spoiled, and you know, we don't want to miss out. So anyway, so excited that we're going to be able to go. It makes me happy. So yeah, so thank you all so much for helping me get there. There is no way I could do it without you, because I am not buying that much product. I buy a lot, mind you, but not enough to get me to the trip all by myself. So anyway, so thank you so much for helping me. I appreciate that. So a few things to remind you as you're coming on. Hi, Janet. Today is free shipping for 24 hours. So it started in the middle of the night, 2 a.m. Eastern time. And I say Eastern time because most of my people are Eastern that watch me, I believe. I don't know. So it started at 2 a.m. Eastern time, so it'll go till 2 a.m. tonight / in the morning. Yes, I made it just this morning. I had a couple orders to close today, and I got another club order, and it put me over the top. So yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help. Yeah, I appreciate you all so very much. You are wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so today is free shipping on orders. Okay, so here's the deal. It's on orders of $75 or more. But also, which is an amazing deal, but also something to keep in mind is my BOGO sale is still going on. So if you have some retired stuff that you want, and it is, thank you, Janet, and you want to place a $75 order, you can go looking through my retired albums. So I have them in albums in the Facebook group where I had the live. It's not this one right here. But you can go looking through there to see if there's anything that you want. Then you just have to use my host code when you place your order. But regardless if you want that or not, orders of $75 or more are free shipping today. So, and the peppermints are back right now. And I have, hi Dina. I have registration open for my one-day crafting retreat, which is November 2. Registration ends October 12 or when we run out of spots. What else is open? Well, I'm going to open my Dazzling Card Club for October, which will be the first Tuesday and Friday in October. But I haven't done that yet. I'm going to be doing that today after I show you some stuff. Okay, so we have a few more people on. Not many, though, at least that I can see. I see a little number up in the corner, and I don't know that that's always right, but not tons of people are on. But I'm still going to move on. So I have 2 cards to give away. If you're unfamiliar with my randomizer, that's what I call my, it's an online website where I put in all the names that were hanging with me last week, said hi, commented, all that kind of stuff. And you get entered into a drawing for the projects that I made last week. So I have 2 cards to give away. So I'm going to flip over to my randomizer right now. And, oh, I have the names in, but I did not prevent a winner from being selected multiple times. Sorry, you only get once. Okay, start. Once in a week, that is. Nancy Olson, yay. Didn't she win last time too? Or was it a couple weeks ago? Nancy Olson, congratulations. I don't think she's on yet. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to pick another winner and start. Cindy Wood, congratulations. She's not always around, but so I don't know if she'll be on this morning, but congratulations to Nancy and Cindy. And now I will get you back. Okay. For a second, I'm like, my computer didn't want to go back to you guys. Well, how rude. Okay, so I'm using the designer paper on both projects, but one is specifically using the bundle that we're going to use at Dazzling Card Club, and the other is it's actually a case. Copy and share everything. That's what CASE stands for. I used to think it was copy and steal everything. But we share. It's a case of a swap that I got, and I just loved it, and I did it at my last team meeting, and it's just wonderful. And so so I'm sharing with you as well. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you the designer paper. Oh, well, I guess I'll show you the stamp set first. So next Dazzling Card Club we're going to be using is Regal Flora. Here's the dies. Some of them are gone because I was using them to make my samples. So we're going to be using Regal Flora. And I feel like it's page 25, but I suddenly don't know. So I'm going to go searching. Oh, that's Season of Elegance. That's the wrong one. All right, I got to look in the back. I thought I knew where it was. Regal Winter, page 35, not 25. Okay, so here's, hello, Rebecca. so here's the whole 2-page spread, 35 and, oh, for 34 and 35. So we're going to be using that bundle next month, which is only in a couple weeks. Registration ends the 26th, so I'm late getting open. But anyway, so here is one design and the back. I like that it sort of looks like plaid. One design and the back. Hi, Jamie. I refrained from saying your whole name this time. That's Night of Navy in there with some purples. Here we go. So what I'm showing right now is called Regal Winter Designer Paper. And it's part of the Regal Winter Suite. And I'm going to be using it with are all the items in the albums available for BOGO. Well, so there's, if they don't have a comment underneath them, yes, they're available. So there are items in there that have commented sold. It is gorgeous. So if it's commented sold, it's gone. But I left it in there. I thought about deleting those, but I wanted anybody who wanted to go back and shop, or maybe they forgot what they have waiting for them here at my house, if they haven't picked it up yet. I wanted them to know that it was there so they could see their comment. So if it's in there and there's no comment underneath it that it's sold, then it's available. And if you can't find, hi Kathy, if you can't find the albums, I know the DSP is so pretty. If you can't find the albums, some people have been having a hard time finding it. At the top of the group, it's funny. I don't know if I'm in as my page or as my person, as Stephanie, or as Dazzled by Stamping. But I've seen it two different ways. Sometimes it just says albums. No, it says media up there. And sometimes it says photos or pictures. I don't know which. But either one of those, media will take you to where you can search albums or whatever. If it says photos, click on that because that's where it is. Okay, and here's the last page. Sorry for being distracted. You're welcome for clarifying, Mario. Okay, so that is the Regal Winter Designer Paper. I had no, okay, good, that's good. A few people had, and actually when I first went in, I put all the albums in, put all the pictures in the albums, and then I went back to look at them to, see how it looked, and I'm like, where'd they go? So I also had a hard time, but then I figured it out. So, all right, so that's the designer paper. I don't have my swatch books yet, otherwise I've just shown you, quick. So I'm going to put you down and make the first card. So the card that I'm making today is, well, just a sec. I'll show you one that I am including. So this is the one that I had made a few weeks ago. We will be making this card that I showed a couple weeks ago. But the one that I'm showing today is just an extra sample. So it's not what we're going to be making. But there's one that's sort of similar to it. So, okay, so I'm going to put you down. I need my magic wand on backwards, upside down. And, sorry. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm starting with the designer paper. So this is the piece that I wanted to use this time. I know it is very pretty, thank you. Or you meant my card, thank you. But the designer paper is pretty also. So I wanted to use this designer paper, but I wanted to pull out some different colors. So I'm using boho blue, which is not in the pack, but it goes really well with Night of Navy, which is very much in here. And I'm also putting in Highland Heather, because even though, again, this is not in here, but it goes well with this blackberry that is sort of soft right here. I have to go. Congrats on the trip. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great day, Jennifer. So first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to get this out of the way because we don't want to stamp on the silicone mat. I'm using Highland Heather. So here's the stamp set again. This is what I'm using, Regal Flora. And I'm using this, this set of flowers here. And we're gonna stamp one there and there. So I just wanted some flowers on the edge. So this is Highland Heather on Highland Heather. And then on my boho blue, again, I'm using boho blue on boho blue. I'm doing these leaves. So I'm inking them up each time because I do want them to be deeper. All right, done with that. Okay, so we're gonna put this together and then I'll show you what we're doing from there. So I have my, uh-oh, looks like my adhesive's gonna be out soon. Fortunately, I'm sitting right by the rest of it. So this is going here. So all of these colors, all of these designs in this designer paper are really deep, which the name Regal always makes me think of the deep colors. But I wanted to soften it a little bit with something light that coordinates well with it. Okay, now I'm going to use, so do you remember this die that's part of the bundle? You couldn't see it in the set because I took it out. Well, I wanted to remind you, I ran it through the machine already, but I wanted to remind you how it works. I wanted to use, there's an outline here, a border that is not, the underpiece is not cut for some reason. That's weird. Just a sec, I'm gonna get my scissors and finish cutting it because I don't want to take off the other. So I used, not tear and tape, I used the adhesive sheets because I'm going to use this frame and I want something that is, that one was better. I don't want to try to get adhesive on the back of this. So I put it on the whole thing. Also, so that I could get this out better, I used, can you tell I have wax paper on here? I won't bother taking that one off. That one doesn't matter because I'm not using it, honestly. Just a sec, I gotta find my magnet so it doesn't get lost. Okay. So my wax paper is on the front. I used it so that this frame would come out easily because I wasn't trying to be careful before, and when I would take it out of the die, it would sort of bend and everything. So I want to use that. I didn't take the adhesive off yet because I want to stamp my greeting, which we are using Sending Love Your Way. So I haven't used Stays On in quite a while, at least not on my live. Seems like I'm always needing to use, I'm always using photopolymer or something, but I prefer Stays On when I can use it, and so I am using it. So the only time that you can use Stays On, it should be red rubber, not photopolymer. If you use it with photopolymer, you need to clean your stamps immediately because it can damage the photopolymer. And if you are using Stampin' Blends, you also can't use it because it will completely bleed. So I have Sending Love Your Way on a skinny little thing. And I made a card with sort of this idea last month with Dazzling Card Club. I just liked the look of it, so I went for it again. Okay, so I have adhesive on the back of my greeting, and now I need to pull off. I should show you. Have you guys all seen the adhesive sheets before I take this off? So they come 6 by 12. There's 12 sheets in here. And what you do is you cut it to whatever size you want. You cut your cardstock to whatever size you want. So I had this whole piece of cardstock with this adhesive sheet on the back. So it's got two sides, well, there's two coverings on it. You peel off one to put it on, and then you peel off the other to stick it down. So it's amazing for detailed items or tiny, fine little items. So right now I have this adhesive right on here. Okay, and I have adhesive on here. And what I want to do is this. So I want them to be intertwined. But obviously I need my words showing. So I'm gonna sort of put my greeting down first. Line that up, and then I'll twist this the way that I want it. I think I want it higher. I don't know why, I just do. Okay. My card's almost done. Okay, then we have these embellishments. So I decided on navy ones with the last card, but I'm gonna try this one with the Blackberry Bliss and see how it looks. You can decide for yourself which one you like better. I'll show you the other one too later. And there we go, that's my card. So again, this is Regal Flora, and this is the bundle that we'll be using at my next Dazzling Card Club, which I'll open registration later today. And the classes will be either morning or evening. October 1, I think, is the Tuesday, and morning of October 4, which is the Friday. Okay. Can you see it well enough? All right, I'll show you the one with the navy gems later. All right, so the next card that I'm making is, can you guys see me okay? Am I still live? I'm still live. Okay, good. So the next card that I'm making, I'm actually using Humble Home again. I love this card. I love this set. Thank you so much. So I'm using Humble Home with this designer paper. This is the one that I cased. I don't remember whose card it was, but this is the one that I cased. So I will show you what we're doing here. So I already used Blackberry Bliss with the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. And I have Blackberry Bliss for my card base and the Blackberry Bliss. I know I love those colors too. For my designer paper. So I'm going to put this on the front. I like the plaid too. It's my favorite. And then I'm going to put my white inside because Blackberry is so dark. Okay, so next thing that I want to do, I'm going to put down I'm just going to put my layers together, so, and then I'll do my stamping. So this is going to go down here, this white. So this is the same width as the designer paper. And then this is also going to go down. I need to be careful, and I need to add, I don't like pulling out tear and tape if I don't have to. So I'm making sure that I'm putting quite a bit of adhesive on here so it will hold it down because there's lots of texture there. So I wanted that down. Okay, so here is our card base. Now we're going to do some stamping. So the first thing that I want, I do have cushion under here. I didn't need it for the last stamp set because it's red rubber, but I do definitely need it for here. So what I'm going to do is, this is basic gray, and we're stamping the brick. Oh, I might have gone over to, I need to double check something. Blurs the glue. Blurs the glue. I don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm not following Carrie. Okay, I have enough room. All right, so here is my my brick. And then also I need to stamp the door and windows this time. I didn't do that on the other one. Stamping the doors and windows. So there is a punch for the windows, but there is not for the door. Not really sure why that happened, but okay, so it stays out of the way. I'm cutting the door out first because otherwise I'm going to cause problems trying to punch the windows out. It will punch into it. Embrace. And embraces the glue. Oh, you're telling me embrace the glue, the liquid glue? No, no. I used it on something early this morning and got it everywhere. It is, every time I use it, it makes me mad. And it's completely user error. But that is, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to punch out my little, there we go. Punch out my little window. I could have cut this too, I guess, but since it's there, I'm punching it. Causing problems having to tuck it in. You're so funny, Carrie. Okay, and then punching out the brick house. So the way this is, the roof is just white. Okay, while I have my punch, I'm also going to punch out 2 hearts here out of the Blackberry Blitz. Loud, so sorry. It's easier doing it in the corners. Okay, now we're gonna build the little house. So I do have the glue in front of me, but I don't know that I want to use it even on this. I want to round this corner a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to put the door on first. And then the windows. Go on. 2. That might be too high. We're going to put them down. That looks better. Going to put them the way they are. Hi, Nancy. You are one of my winners today. Okay, so my house is ready. And I'll put that on in a minute. Okay, so I also used, this is Smoky Slate. I wanted a lighter color for this. And I used, this is Everyday Details dies, and I used the smallest rectangle that just has piercing, not the holes. Does that make sense? Can you see that there's a difference between, it is a cute little house. So I'm going to use Memento for this. And I want to make sure that it's stamping well. Okay, so I have welcome. I'm not sure if the Merry Christmas would fit on there. I think that it would. But I told you this is my case one, so I'm just casing it the way that they did it. Except I did make that the gray lighter than what I got. So put hearts on here. Isn't that cute? Did I show you the stamp set? Here's the Humble Home. So the bundle obviously includes the punch. So now we just need to put it together. So I'm going to find my dimensionals. I actually remembered where I put them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I kind of want to place them at the same time because of where I want the greeting to fall and whatever. So I want the greeting to cross the white and I put this up too high probably. I'm gonna come down a little bit. I want it on the white. I probably should have it in the middle of the white, but that's not where it's gonna work for me best. There, so this goes here. And now we just embellish. So what I'm using for this one is the Iridescent Faceted Gems. This is the one that's part of the Full of Life suite. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use more than I often do because I want to help it stand out a little bit. So I'm using a large and a small. And a large down here. And a large here. And a small here. And there's my card. Like I said, I cased it. I don't remember. I feel like it was Kelly Atchison is who I got the swap from, but I'm not sure. I will have to look. I'll put it on when I share this. I'll make sure to look it up and put on the watermark whose it is. But anyway, so here's my card. Okay, so I'm going to put you back up and show you this more closely. On upside down, put you backwards again, and hello. Okay, so here is my welcome card that I cased, and it's using the designer paper. I didn't stamp inside. I just made it so that you could. This is the designer paper that we'll be using at my next Dazzling Card Club. It's Regal Winter. And thank you so much. Is that Blackberry paper a new color? No, Blackberry Bliss has been around for a few years now. It was around still when Rich Raspberry was. That retired 2 years ago, I think. Something like that. Okay, and then, so here is the one that I made. We're not making this at the Dazzling Card Club. Thank you so much. But we're making something sort of similar to it, color-wise anyway. So here is this one. So I told you that I was going to show you the one. So I chose these blackberry. Did I show you the embellishments. So here's the embellishments that come with this bundle. So it's Shaded Spruce, Berry Burst, Night of Navy, and Blackberry Bliss. Yes, Blackberry Bliss is one of the best colors. So here's with Blackberry Bliss gems or dots, whatever they're called. What are they called? Dots. Regal foiled adhesive back dots. And then here it is. Oh, you can't really tell that it's navy until you get it up close. There's a lot of gold in it. So anyway, I wanted to bring out the blue. What do you guys like better? Bringing out the blue or bringing out more purple? Thank you so much. So there's that. Thank you so much. So, reminders again. First of all, I earned my trip. Yay! Thank you so much for your help. I so much appreciate it. I earned it this morning when I was closing orders. Yeah, that's not surprising. You like the purple better, Carrie. So I earned the trip. I will be opening, thank you, Nancy. I will be opening registration for Dazzling Card Club later today. I need to get the graphic ready and get the whole event ready online. It's a process. And I just got the designs made last night. Thank you, Kathy. This trip is to Florida, to a resort that's part of Disney. It's called the Grand Floridian Resort. Maybe Resort and Spa. I don't remember. Thank you so much, Rebecca and Dina. Thank you. So we also will get 2 days at Disney. And we just like being spoiled. So thanks for helping us to be spoiled. All right. I also have open still my all occasions card class, and free shipping is today on orders of at least $75. And also, you still can choose stuff from my albums in my BOGO group. If you are looking for the albums, you have to go to the top of the page. It either says media or pictures or photos. You go in there and then you click on albums, and then you can see, I think there's 5 or 6 albums or something like that for different categories of stuff. So if you want some, you still have to pay for, if you don't come here to pick it up, excuse me, you still have to pay shipping for me to get the retired stuff to you. But if you're local, you can just pick it up, obviously. But if you, yeah, you can choose that and then use my host code to be able to qualify for that. Let's see, is there anything else? I think that's it. We're having Christmas class this week, so that registration's already closed. And I think that's all. I have a Stampers Club that I'm trying to fill back up. It is for a late afternoon or evening, and I haven't gotten any interest other than the 1 or 2 people that were asking to do it. So we need more members if you're interested. I think we would try to start it. It was either be a Monday or Tuesday, late afternoon or evening, starting in October probably, or maybe November. But anyway, so we're aiming to try to do that. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will be opening up registration later so that you can sign up for Regal Flora Dazzled by Dazzling Card Club. Thank you, and thank you again for helping me earn the amount of. Are